The technology you've used to secure your remote workforce for the past 2 decades is a liability. The era of the all-access SSL VPN is ending, and it's not just a suggestion anymore. Major firewall vendors have shifted from recommending zero trust to actively ripping SSL VPN features out of their firmware. FortiOS 7.6.3 has removed SSL VPN tunnel mode for many models, forcing administrators to choose between traditional IPsec or full transition over to ZTNA. The sudden phase out is because SSL VPNs have become a security debt that's finally come due. CVE 2023-27997, named XORtress, was a critical 9.8 rating vulnerability that allowed attackers to take over a firewall before a user even typed in a password. It made multi-factor authentication completely useless. The industry has realized putting a high-privilege web server on the edge of your network is an architectural nightmare, marking the end of the Castle-and-Moat era and why your next move must be powered by ZTNA. Every major firewall brand is currently in a race to replace SSL VPN, but they aren't doing it all the same way. Depending on your current hardware, you're either being nudged or shoved into their ecosystem. Fortinet's universal ZTNA uses an existing FortiGate as the access proxy and the FortiClient as an endpoint to create tags. It's cost-effective if you already have FortiGates, but heavily dependent on that endpoint agent to verify antivirus status or domain membership before it lets you through. And if you can't do ZTNA yet, FortiGate is forcing you back to IPsec VPN. It's more secure than SSL VPN, but lacks the granular app-by-app control of zero trust. Cisco's turning point was CVE 2025-20333 and 20362. Now they're consolidating everything into Cisco Secure Access, their new security service edge platform with focus on frictionless access. It automatically decides whether you need full tunnel or just access to a specific web app. They're offering strong clientless browser-based ZTNA for contractors or BYOD users, meaning you can give secure access to RDP or SSH without ever installing software on the user's personal laptop. CVE 2024-40766, named Akira, was the final nudge that pushed SonicWall away from SSL VPN. In late 2024 through 2025, SonicWall Gen 5, 6, and 7 devices were hammered by Akira, ransomware specifically targeting SSL VPN accounts. SonicWall's device wasn't just patch it was reset every local password. SonicWall acquired Banyan Security in 2024, rebranded as Cloud Secure Edge. CSE uses short-lived certificates and device trust scoring. If a user's device doesn't have disk encryption or active firewall, the trust score drops, and access is revoked instantly. But the admin has the ability to customize what is required on the user end to connect, even limiting service or app access based on criteria. Sophos officially end-of-lifed their legacy SSL VPN client back in January 2022. While the firewall still supports SSL VPN, they're nudging everyone towards Sophos Connect client or ideally Sophos ZTNA. Their solution is a synchronized security heartbeat. If the endpoint detects a threat, the heartbeat is cut. The Sophos ZTNA gateway sees this in real time and cuts off all access before the malware can move laterally. So Sophos and Fortinet's methods are pretty close. CVE 2025-14733, a critical IKE v2 VPN vulnerability hit Fireware OS. WatchGuard used this moment as a reminder to customers that VPNs connect too much too broadly. WatchGuard introduced FireCloud Total Access as part of their Zero Trust bundle, which includes Auth-Point MFA, Endpoint Protection, and FireCloud ZTNA. Their ZTNA approach replaces that flat network access with session-based application-specific tunnels. All the firewall brands are currently caught between two worlds, supporting the legacy all-access infrastructure their customers have relied on for decades, and their urgent need to kill off the technology that has become a liability. For 20 years now, SSL VPNs were the industry standard, but in 2026, it's not a viable option anymore. We're moving from a world where you connect to a whole entire network to only limited applications. The era of the all-access pass is over, and it's time to stop defending the perimeter that no longer exists and start verifying the identity of every single request. Don't wait until your vendor forces you to upgrade. Start the transition to Zero Trust today.